If you're over 60 and you've noticed your legs getting weaker, your knees feeling stiff, or your balance isn't what it used to be, you're not alone. These changes might feel sudden, but in reality, they've been building up over the years. What you're experiencing is not just aging. It's something specific called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. And it affects nearly every adult over 60, even those who stay relatively active. By the time we reach 70, studies show that we can lose up to 30% of our muscle mass if we don't take action. This doesn't just make us weaker, it makes us slower, stiffer, and more vulnerable to falls and injuries. But here's the part most people don't realize. Sarcopenia is not irreversible. We now know that with the right kind of movement, smart, consistent strength training, you can actually rebuild lost muscle. You can regain strength, confidence, and independence, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. And it all starts with one powerful movement, a foundational exercise that targets the 4 muscle groups most essential to everyday function: your thighs, your glutes, your lower back, and your core. It's called the supported squat. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of squats you see at the gym. This version is designed specifically for older adults. It's safe, adjustable, and backed by science. Let me walk you through it, step by step. First, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Make sure there's a sturdy chair or a counter in front of you, something stable that you can hold lightly for balance. If you're comfortable and have good stability, you can cross your arms over your chest. Next, shift your weight slightly into your heels. Then, slowly push your hips back, as if you're sitting down into an invisible chair behind you. Keep your chest lifted and your spine tall. Let your knees bend naturally, without letting them cave inward. Lower yourself only as far as feels comfortable. Even a small range of motion helps. Hold for a couple of seconds, then press through your feet and rise back to standing. That's 1 rep. Aim for 10 reps. Take a short rest and do a second set. 2 sets of 10, 3 times per week, is a great place to start. What makes this movement so effective is that it mimics something we do every single day: sitting down and standing up. The better we move through that action, the safer and more independent we become. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if I can't squat that low? Or what if I have bad knees or back pain? That's totally okay. There are gentle variations that still provide all the benefits. If mobility is limited, start with sit-to-stands from a sturdy chair. If even that feels too difficult, just do a partial squat with your hands on a counter. Even shifting your weight and lightly engaging your legs is progress. Over time, your body will adapt. You'll feel stronger, more stable, and more confident. If you're more advanced, you can increase the difficulty by holding a light dumbbell, using a backpack for resistance, or widening your stance for a sumo variation. The point isn't to push hard, it's to move with purpose, good form, and to listen to your body. One of the most common mistakes I see is people skipping rest days. They think more is better, but actually, your muscles grow when you rest, not just when you train. Recovery is when your body rebuilds and strengthens itself. If you're over 60, this process is even more important. Aim for at least 1 rest day between squat sessions, and make sure you're sleeping enough, hydrating well, and eating foods that support muscle repair. Let's talk about nutrition for a moment. If you want your strength training to actually work, you need the right fuel. And that means protein, and plenty of it. Research now shows that older adults often need more protein than younger people to maintain or build muscle. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein with each meal, especially after your workouts. Good sources include eggs, salmon, lentils, yogurt, or a quality protein powder. Add leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and healthy fats to support your joints and reduce inflammation. And don't forget hydration. Water isn't just for cooling off. It's vital for muscle function, joint lubrication, and energy levels. Many older adults are dehydrated and don't realize it, which can increase stiffness and fatigue. Try sipping water regularly throughout the day, even if you're not thirsty. Now, let's shift gears and talk to the men for a moment. If you're in your 60s or older and feel like your energy just isn't what it used to be, if you've noticed changes in stamina, motivation, or physical performance. Know that this is extremely common. Hormonal shifts, stress, and even long-term sitting can impact how your body performs. That's why I often recommend a plant-based herbal formula designed to support healthy male function. It's made from trusted natural ingredients like nettle root, fenugreek, and ginseng, herbs used for centuries to support strength, vitality, and well-being in men. It works best when paired with strength-focused movements like the squat we covered today. Think of it as a support system, helping your body perform at its best, naturally. If you're curious, I've linked it below this video. Now here's your challenge for this week. Just get started. Don't worry about depth. Don't worry about perfection. Just commit to moving your body, intentionally, a few times this week. 10 squats, 2 sets, 3 days. Write it down. Put it on your calendar. Take 2 minutes after each session to reflect on how you feel. Over time, those small efforts add up. That's how real change happens, not overnight, but with steady, honest effort. And if your knees still hurt, or you're struggling with stiffness or instability, don't give up. And remember, you're not too old to be strong. You're just getting started. Let's move forward together.